Let's get one thing straight. If you are struggling with money, you are not alone, and you are not to blame. Living paycheck to paycheck isn't a personal failure. It's a reality for so many people, and it's not because you're lazy or irresponsible. The truth is, the odds have been stacked against you for a long time. The system is tough and confusing, with prices rising faster than most paychecks. Groceries, gas, rent, everything costs more, but your income barely keeps up. It feels like you're running a race where the finish line keeps moving further away. And then, life throws curveballs. Unexpected car repairs, medical bills, or family emergencies. These aren't just minor setbacks. They can knock anyone off their feet, no matter how hard you work or how careful you are. You're not alone in this struggle. Millions of people are in the same boat, quietly wondering where their money went and how they'll make it to the next month. It's a silent battle that so many are fighting every single day. The truth is, most of us were never taught how to manage money. School taught us how to earn a paycheck, but not how to budget, save, or invest. We were left to figure it out on our own, often learning the hard way. Navigating this financial world without guidance is overwhelming. It's like being dropped into a maze with no map. If you feel lost or anxious, know that it's not your fault. You've been doing your best with what you had. Every decision you've made was with the tools and knowledge you had at the time. You've shown resilience and resourcefulness, even when things felt impossible. But here's the truth. While it's not your fault that you ended up here, it is your fight to change your future. No one else can do it for you, but you have more power than you think. You have the power to change your situation. It starts with believing that you deserve better and that you can take control one step at a time. Financial freedom isn't just for the wealthy or the lucky. It's a skill anyone can learn, no matter where you're starting from. It's about learning, growing, and supporting each other along the way. It's about making small, intentional choices, saving a little, spending mindfully, setting goals. These small steps add up over time, building a foundation for a better future. This journey isn't about blame or shame. It's about empowerment, about taking back control and writing your own story, no matter what's happened before. Let's leave guilt and regret behind. Instead, let's focus on action, on progress, and on hope. Every step forward is a victory, no matter how small. Remember, this isn't a quick fix. It's a journey, a path that starts with a single brave step. And every journey, no matter how long, begins with that first move forward. You're here, right now, ready for change. That's the first victory, and it's a powerful one. You've already proven you have what it takes to begin. I'm here to guide you, to walk this path with you, and to help you find the tools and confidence you need. Let's begin this fight together with hope, with courage, and with a plan. Your future starts now. Living paycheck to paycheck is a constant state of stress. It affects your sleep, health, and relationships. Without a financial cushion, small problems become major crises. Emergencies force tough choices, skipping bills, using high-interest credit, or payday loans. This cycle traps you, leaving you powerless and always on defense. You avoid looking at your bank account, delay repairs, and skip checkups, which only makes things worse. The cycle robs you of dreams and keeps you focused on survival, not growth. Breaking free isn't just about money. It's about reclaiming your future. It's about building a life with choices, not just obligations. Are you trapped in the paycheck cycle? Here's how to tell. You count down to payday because your account is nearly empty. Saying, "I can't, I'm broke until Friday," is routine. No savings. If you lost your job, you couldn't cover a month's expenses. Credit cards are a lifeline, not a convenience. And balances keep growing. You don't know where your money goes, it just vanishes. Avoiding the numbers is a coping mechanism, but it keeps you stuck. Awareness is the first step to breaking the cycle. The first step to financial freedom is tracking your spending. For the next 30 days, record every dollar you spend. No judgment, just information. Use a notebook, spreadsheet, or app, whatever works for you. The goal? A complete, honest record of your spending. You'll likely be surprised by how much small purchases add up. This isn't about guilt, it's about knowledge. Once you have 30 days of data, you'll see your habits clearly. This information is your map for change. You'll spot leaks and areas to adjust. Awareness alone often leads to spending less. Tracking gives you the power to take control. Knowledge is your foundation. Start today, track every cent. This is the beginning of your financial turnaround. Next, build a mini emergency fund, $500 to $1,000. This small buffer protects you from life's surprises. Keep it separate from your checking account, ideally in a high-yield savings account. Find the money by cutting small expenses you identified while tracking. Set up automatic transfers, even if it's just $10 a week. Consistency matters more than the amount. This fund replaces anxiety with security. When a crisis hits, you'll handle it calmly, not with a credit card. This is your first big win on the path to financial stability. Now, create a needs-only budget for 1-3 months. Focus on essentials: food, utilities, shelter, transportation. Add up the true cost of these 4 walls. Make sure your income covers these first. Everything else is secondary. Cut subscriptions, dining out, and non-essentials for now. Free activities replace paid entertainment. This is a short-term reset to free up cash and regain control. The simplicity helps you see the difference between wants and needs. Use the extra money to build your emergency fund or pay down debt. It's not deprivation, it's prioritization. You're building a stronger financial foundation. Meet Maria, a single mom earning $2,500 a month. Like so many, she juggled work, parenting, and the constant pressure of making ends meet. Every month, she faced the same challenge: how to stretch her paycheck to cover all the essentials for herself and her young son. After paying rent, her car payment, and utilities, Maria was left with barely enough for groceries, let alone anything extra. When unexpected expenses popped up, like a medical bill or a school fee, she turned to credit cards to fill the gap, watching her balances slowly climb. The weight of debt and uncertainty made her anxious. She often lay awake at night, wondering if she'd ever feel secure. Maria believed that true financial stability was out of reach for someone with her income. Then, one month, disaster struck. Her car broke down, and the repair maxed out her last available credit card. That was her breaking point. Maria realized she couldn't keep living this way. Something had to change. Determined to take control, Maria started by tracking every penny she spent for a month. She was shocked to discover that $300 was slipping away on takeout meals, streaming services she barely used, and forgotten app subscriptions. She took action immediately, canceling unused subscriptions, planning simple meals at home, and brewing her own coffee instead of buying it on the go. These small changes didn't feel like sacrifices. They felt empowering. With $300 freed up each month, Maria opened a savings account for the first time. She set up automatic transfers, treating her savings like a non-negotiable bill. In just 2 months, she watched her savings grow to $600. For the first time, she had a cushion. Money set aside for emergencies, not just bills. When her son needed new glasses, Maria was able to pay cash at the store. There was no panic, no guilt, just relief and pride that she could provide for her child without adding to her debt. With her emergency fund in place, Maria created a needs-only budget. She focused on what truly mattered and started chipping away at her credit card balances, one payment at a time. Within a year, Maria paid off one of her credit cards completely. The sense of accomplishment was huge. She was finally moving forward, not just treading water. Her income hadn't changed, but her mindset and habits had. She felt more confident, more in control, and more hopeful about the future. Maria went from just surviving to truly thriving. She found joy in small victories and built a life with less stress and more security for her family. Her story is proof that it's not about how much you earn, but what you do with what you have. Even on a modest income, big changes are possible. Small, consistent steps like tracking spending, cutting waste, and saving a little each month can transform your finances over time. If Maria can do it, so can you. Start with one small change today and watch how your life begins to shift. The key to lasting change? It's not about being perfect. It's about making steady progress, one step at a time. Mistakes are inevitable. Everyone stumbles along the way, and that's completely normal. What matters most is how you respond when things don't go as planned. Don't let a slip-up or setback derail your journey. Instead, treat each mistake as a valuable lesson. Learn from it, adjust your approach, and keep moving forward with determination and self-compassion. Celebrate every small win along the way, whether it's adding a few dollars to your emergency fund, sticking to your budget for a week, or making that final payment on a debt. These moments matter. Recognizing your achievements, no matter how minor they seem, helps reinforce positive habits and keeps you motivated to continue. These victories, no matter how small, build momentum and motivation. Each one is a reminder that you're moving in the right direction. Remember, meaningful change is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, patience, and persistence to reach your goals. Be patient and gentle with yourself. You're not just learning new habits, you're unlearning old ones that may have been with you for years. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Everyone's path is unique, and your progress is yours alone. Focus on your next right step, not someone else's finish line. Every small action you take builds self-trust and self-respect. Over time, these actions add up to real, lasting change. Each goal you reach, no matter how big or small, is proof that you are capable and worthy of a secure, brighter future. This journey is about more than just money. It's about self-care, personal growth, and the freedom to live life on your own terms. Breaking the paycheck cycle is a powerful act of self-respect and self-love. So keep moving forward, one step at a time. Progress is what matters most, and every step brings you closer to the life you deserve. You now have a clear, actionable plan. This struggle isn't your fault, but you have the power to change it. Start by tracking your spending, build a mini emergency fund, and create a needs-only budget. These simple steps can reshape your financial life, just like Maria's. Financial literacy is a skill, learned through practice and patience. Every small step moves you closer to peace and stability. Don't wait for the perfect time. The time is now. You can choose to take control and build a better future. Take that first small action today. You are worthy of a life free from financial worry. Start building it, $1 at a time.